And we're playing Halo Infinite again. I said I'm fairly certain we watched this cutscene, but I'm gonna wait just to make sure.
The plan has failed, as have you, Harbinger.
The auditorium is partially rebuilt.
And that is enough.
I do not know.
Find out. Problem. I am losing patience with her. Please.
Problem.
Tell me your mission was a success. He will come to us. Are you sure?
Okay, we definitely watched this cutscene.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta figure out if I can skip it. Alright, cool. Which means to watch this cutscene as well.
What just happened?
You told me to get us close.
Did you see that?
We passed right through a data cluster. I guess it did feel... I don't know. Real? Very real.
Yeah, Cortana flashbacks.
Cortana flashbacks, yeah.
Where now?
I don't know. There's a lot of noise.
Flashbacks to, I believe, their first meeting and then Herb doing evil shit.
Just here.
Yep.
We need to find some place to break through. Figure out where we are.
I was carrying a rocket launcher?
Why not?
Good lord.
I figure the scenes of the data cluster are good, like, hey, Miss Weapon, you want to know why John Chief doesn't trust you?
John Chief. Inquit. One of my handful of genuine complaints with this game is a lot of the mission structure feels very samey. I.e., for example, the last, like, I don't know, 4 missions probably? Nah, that's not accurate. The last, like, 2 missions, including this one, have been, like, walk through Forerunner stuff. Oh, there's Sentinels.
Yeah, true.
It's not that big of a deal, though.
Yeah.
I imagine it's a little worse when you do all the side content.
You fight a lot of Banished. You fight a lot of Banished if you do all the side content. I'm not wasting a fucking rocket on you, hold on. Stand still.
Oh.
Oops.
Damn it, son of a bitch! Give me that.
That looked like a geometry issue. Like, you should be able to throw it through this gap. It hits the sides of the gap somehow.
Yeah. Well, we have found places that are just invisible walls.
Yeah. I mean, they were shooting him through the invisible wall.
That bastards.
And you were shooting them through the invisible wall. It's just when you tried to throw the thing, it was like, nope.
I detect collision, it says. Ready? 3-pointer!
Whee!
Ah, damn.
Aw.
It's not a 3-pointer when the hoop moves.
Extreme basketball.
Extreme basketball. What the fuck? Oh my god!
Render issue.
Oh.
I think that's like the most genuine scare I've got out of anything we've done in Althea. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Look, that terminal should give us what we need.
Oh, that scared me.
Yay.
I don't think I've had that kind of. I don't know. I can try to think of other moments I've gotten spooked in a game, and usually it's like I'm a little stone faced, but that was like I don't know, just
Because you're not playing a horror game or anything where you expect anything to happen, and then just like, oh, this floor is not a floor.
Yeah. What the hell? This is Halo.
aggressive alert.
You're just waiting for the like Looney Tunes fall to your death.
Goofy noise. I wish I could do that shout. Sentinels, dude. Sentinels have always been kind of annoying, but holy shit. Turns out when you fight them as nothing but enemies, it's a little rough.
Interesting. Good news first. We're close. There's a banished structure above us. It's big. Oh, no.
What is it?
There's a message. For you.
I'm sorry. I couldn't.
He's alive. Barely. We need to help him.
Chief, please.
Do I have your attention, Spartan?
Reluctantly.
You feel his pain. Each twist of my blade hurts you as much as him. He will not die by my hand, but he will.
Fuck, excuse me.
Until you stand before me. For the banished, victory is our shared cry. A refusal to cower, to bend our weaknesses beaten from us. Banished, it makes us strong. Your humanity makes you weak, vulnerable, defeatable. Our time together is ending. I await our final fight.
Chief. There are coordinates embedded in the message. We're going to find him.
So, I'd like to take a second and talk about Eshram.
Found us.
Oh fuck, hold on.
Chief, look out.
Alright, I'd like to take a second and talk about Eshram a little bit, because we haven't really touched on him at all. We've talked about Atriox a little bit, we've talked about the Banished as a whole, but the actual villain, Eshram, I've barely talked about. And that's because he doesn't actually do a lot. He makes other people do stuff. He doesn't do much. And I say that mostly in, like, comparison to I don't know, like the Prophet of Truth, who we don't see do a lot, but we see the effects of what he's doing, like, constantly. Like when he dug a hole in Africa in Halo 3. Meanwhile, Eshram just tells people to do stuff, they fail, and that's kind of his shtick. It's one of the game's other low points to me is he's, like, hypothetically threatening. He's got good speeches, that kind of thing. But as far as actions, Oh,
He's not really that big a threat.
He just sort of.
I mean, well, Master Chief certainly seems like he's faced more worthy opponents.
It's not even that I don't think he's worthy. I just wish they made him do stuff. He just sort of sends lackeys after you constantly. I feel like Echtrum is, in theory, a great villain. He just doesn't get the opportunity to shine.
Maybe they should have played up more on his sickness, at least, if they weren't going to have him do anything.
Yeah, like, if he can't... Well, because, like, the Prophet of Truth isn't a do stuff himself kind of guy, but he was a good villain, you know? Because he, you know, his actions had... Hello. His actions had...
Actual consequences.
He dug a hole in Africa. He just put a whole-ass hole in Africa.
It seems like this guy's consequences are the game continues.
Yeah.
The consequences are mostly what you arrive to, where everyone's been defeated and everyone's, like, prisoners in encampments and everything.
But again, that just feels more of him sending out lackeys. Like, Atriox rolls up and beats our ass, right? That's the first thing we see out of Atriox. Then Atriox dies. And Echtrum just sort of sits around being sick and talking about Atriox's legacy while sending out people to do stuff.
Purpose.
That stuff is kill us, and all they do is fail.
Forces to guard its construction. If it's rebuilt, I can only imagine their intention.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I get it, yeah.
The only things he makes people do are hunt down the chief in the actual course of the story. The Harbinger does more, technically speaking. She activates his fires, but she's like a secondary villain. Hello, I am trying to discuss the plot! Bastard robots. But yeah, his dialogue's great. Like, I love his dialogue. He is hypothetically threatening.
He'd be threatening if he was running the Covenant and not the Banished.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of I guess it's kind of like a side effect of this game being open world. It's a lot harder to have your villain actually do stuff.
Yeah.
Because, like, alright, what if he blew up a chunk of the ring? That's a part of the world you can't play in anymore.
Yeah, and well, really, that's just one of the drawbacks of having a changing Halo from what it was to what it is. You know.
Yep, I'm dead. It's me, dead guy. As far as the narrative goes, it's really my biggest complaint narratively. I just wish Echtrum were more of a presence, because he's like cool, but he feels like a non-presence until, spoilers, his boss fight. And by that point, it's like, oh, it's his boss fight, whatever, you know? Like, of course he's gonna do something in his boss fight.
Hopefully, anyway.
I honestly, I think that's something video games as a whole kind of have problems with. Having, like, really like villains with, like, an effect on the plot. I find that a lot of games have trouble nailing that.
I mean, they didn't really leave much in the setup for him to be able to do, because they can't have him kill you, because then the game's over. And at the start of the game, like, all the other Spartans are already dead, and everyone else is already captured.
Yeah, I think
There wasn't much left for him to actually do during the course of the game.
I think what I would have done to solve this problem is have him put a hitch in your plans more. Because the only time the Banished actually stop you from doing anything is when they shoot down your Pelican, and then you proceed to, solve that problem. And it's cool. I like that. But, like, if Astrum caused more of that kind of stuff to happen, he might feel like a more effective villain. Because in the course of the story, he really only actually directly impedes your progress once. Twice if you want to include Echo, whatever, getting kidnapped. And then we're talking twice over where are we at? Probably 10-hour plot?
Cortana, former UNSC AI Leonidas stands with you. How should I proceed?
Population?
Laconia Station currently holds 76 Spartan 4s. They have orders to stand against you.
Short-sighted fools. You have served me well, Leonidas. Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Understood. Goodbye, Cortana.
That's 76 dead Spartans.
She took out the training facility? Those Spartans,
All gone.
all of them? Why would she...
Let's move.
Turns out bad guy Cortana wasn't fucking around.
Yeah.
No more sadness. No more hate. No more enemy. There's another lift nearby. It'll take us close to the surface.
Oh.
Good night. I would like that shotgun. Thank you. Your blood is thinner. Yeah, got him.
You found me. And so much of me is
My blood may be thin, but it's still thicker than yours, asshole.
There's the lift. And it's not powered up. The Banished are trying to
see the guy right
get back online.
Oh man. Oh my god. What's happening?
Physics just decided to get weird for a second.
One more note about the Ashram conversation. At no point would I say that his performance is ineffective. Darren DePaul fucking killed it every speech he's given.
Oh, yeah.
The delivery's good, it's just, his implementation is...
Yeah. Could argue, like, no, it's good
I
role.
think that they should have not had humanity basically, like, they decided to do it, like, everyone's basically already defeated. And they should have actually had, like, what they could have done is actually had there still be, like, some resistance going on. Like, they're not doing well, but there is still resistance. And that way you can have him just, like, kill people in the story.
This is the last stand.
Yeah.
And then Master Chief shows up.
It's like, well, it's weird, because there's a lot of characters that we just, like, were relevant in 4 and 5 that just aren't here. Like, they get, like Lasky, the captain from 4 and 5.
Yeah.
He gets mentioned a couple times in, like, side content. Hold on. He gets mentioned a couple times in some side content. He's not a part of the story. He's alive. Probably. But he's not a part of the story. Why? Well, because it's a highly focused story on just the Chief and the weapon and the pilot, but I mean... There was room for him here, I think.
Yeah.
If nothing else, room for him as a part of the side content. You know, this standing up against the Banished.
The side content could have been like the whole like standing up, fighting everything, the last stand of the planet. But
I think it would have been interesting if you actually saw one or more of the Spartans die instead of just always finding their corpses.
yeah.
Technically, we saw that one guy who was tortured die, but I do agree that that's not really enough. Like, we should have seen Spartans fighting and dying, if not in the moment, then in a cutscene or something, instead of just seeing the chief get his ass beat. Why did we not see some Spartans getting torn down too?
Not.
Yeah.
A teleporter just powered up.
Missed opportunity there.
As much as I like this game, there is a healthy bit of that.
Yeah.
Like, I had a lot of complaints about Locke in 5, but them not using him, like him being not even mentioned as far as I know, is weird.
You saved us.
That's not just weird, right? Like, the main character of the last game not even getting a mention.
Yeah, the main character of
weird.
the last game not even mentioned. I mean, I know he wasn't received the best, but you can't just get rid of him like
Well, it's like
that.
Nino was the Arbiter at the time, but look at that turn now, you know? You could have turned him into something.
Yeah, you really could have.
But,
Not
It-
enough power. Wait, is that Earth?
Yes.
What's it doing here? It's beautiful.
We need more power. Let's go.
I mean, it's not just Buck being gone that's weird. It's like the rest of Blue Team, Chief's team, nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
The rest of Watt's team.
They seem to very deliberately want this to be a thing where the Master Chief would be the only Spartan in the story,
Which,
like actively.
from like a thematic point of view, I get it. It makes sense. You have all this lore built up that you acted as important up to this game, and I think it's kind of a missed opportunity. I'm not saying they have to be in the game or in the plot, but like this is what they've been doing, you know, in side content or something. You know, just like some lore drops or something.
Yeah.
Would have been pretty cool. I'd like to know that all my favorite characters are or are not alive.
You cannot hide from that.
Because it's kind of implied that all the characters we've come to know and like over the series are now dead.
We haven't. Nope, I'm dead. We have very little confirmation of the fates of anybody else.
Yeah, because they call you like the last Spartan, but is that in a general sense, or is that just like of the forces in this general area?
I can tell you one thing for sure is that's more of a demoralizer, and it's in this general location because the multiplayer is actually plot relevant in that it is Spartans being trained for this exact like reasoning. Like, oh, shit's going wrong. Here's more Spartans being trained.
Nice.
So he's not literally the last Spartan. So there is potential for any number of those characters to be alive. We just don't know.
Oh, okay, so like, things are bad here. This isn't like, and then the galaxy got smashed again.
It's left a little vague how the state of the world at large is, given Cortana's fuckery, but this game's conflict is at least centered around the Halo rank we're on.
Yeah. Alright.
Cortana as a villain was not well received, so they decided to just kind of not deal with that aspect of the story.
Yeah.
How beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right.
Like, it still happened, but we're just kind of gonna skip past that.
They still explain, like, how it happened, like, how she's not a problem anymore. They're just like, it doesn't matter, though.
Yeah.
But anyway, the band
Cortana did this, but it's okay. We figured it out.
She got deleted, unfortunately.
Did she think?
Unfortunately banished.
Negotiation, Lord.
This is your surrender. My terms are clear. You are aware of
my capabilities. And I am fully acquainted with yours. If the Earth's government wants to fight, feel free. But hear this. It is a battle you will not win.
Wait. She threatened Earth?
Her forces led an assault on the UNSC in Sydney. Wiped it out.
Wiped out the headquarters?
All of it. We had to hide, regroup, come up with a plan.
To stop her?
To survive.
So it's not even clear how alive the leadership of the UNSC actually is.
There's really like a whole game or something that should have happened, but they just didn't because they knew people were not happy with that direction.
Yeah. They're like, fuck it.
That's not good. It's like someone doesn't want us to leave.
Atriox, leader of the vanished.
How do you stand?
With the banished. Always. Forever.
And you understand the consequences of defiance.
I do. Do you?
The intricacies of any action are complex. The reactions numerous, yet mostly predictable. Look upon Doisek one last time, and remember, you chose this path.
As did you, Cortana.
She destroyed their home? Escherum's? Atriox's? An entire planet? How could she do that?
It's my fault.
How?
I should have stopped it. I could have reasoned with her.
Could you? It was her choice, her programming.
Was it? I don't know anymore.
There's something you're not telling me.
The only way to access the ring, to reach Cortana,
Was to make a copy. I'll get this open. Reconsider.
The consequences of your...
Back to your conservatory, monitor. There's your grav lift. Let's get this over with.
And remember, you chose this path.
I'm her?
yes. An exact copy. It was the only option we had left.
My routines, systems.
All copies. Halsey removed any information that could compromise you. You're her. If we'd never met.
Will I do what she did? Become what she became? Am I that already?
My mission was to ensure that doesn't happen. It still is.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That wasn't me. It can't be. I shouldn't be here. Your mission was to destroy me. I've restored the deletion protocols. I'm ready. It has been an honor. Just promise me one thing. Whatever happens, save him. He needs you. You're all he has.
We do it together.
How can you trust me?
I don't. But I want to.
That's the cutscene I was talking about.
I figured.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah, that was.
Let's go save him.
I'm not even sure how to begin to unpack that. I wrestled with that one the first time I saw it.
That's. I mean. Yeah.
There's a roller coaster's worth of information in that cutscene. Both
And existentialism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, right.
Character informing information, just genuine information, existential like moments. I don't know. To me, it's the thematic climax of the game. Like they still got the plot climax to go through, but that's where all the theming of this game has been leading up to.
Yes, right there.
I mean, like, first, you get Cortana blowing up the brute homeworld.
Well, yeah, and like everything that Cortana did, and she's an exact copy of Cortana. That means under the right circumstances, she could do that as well.
At least as far as the characters are concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. As well. Yeah. But it's like
I think
that wasn't me. But like as she said, like, and your mission, what mission? Tell him to delete her because mission was to delete Cortana. Yeah, delete Cortana, not her. There's a difference at this point. So yeah.
I think as outside observers, we have enough to draw the conclusion that, like, what Cortana became was not, like, Cortana in 5 was not Cortana, and not even just, like, that's not my Cortana sense, but, like, there was some there's some fuckery where, like, it's because of what happened at the end of 4, and, like, what made it to the Forerunner place was some weird, like, shred of her.
Yeah.
That's my choice of interpretation.
Yeah, that's...
And then we have the weapon here, who, despite being ostensibly a copy, doesn't really have the same personality even right out of the gate.
It's definitely her own being.
Yeah.
But that gets into the, like, what makes a not like a human or a sentient being, and it's like it's easy to see from the perspective of just the character why she would be freaked out about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
I'll die.
Oh, do you just get back?
Yeah. What did I miss?
The best scene.
Probably
the best scene of the game.
Oops. I'll watch it at some point.
It's a combination of good thematic elements, good plot details, and genuine existentialism.
Oh. It's okay. I will see it at some point.
Hey, we get the iconic vehicle driving theme.
Yeah.
That's how you know we're in the climax.
Yes. I hate everything that's happening. Nice.
Behold the power of the tank.
Tank beats everything.
Oh, it is a tank.
Behold.
I don't think I ever brought it up. I think it was something I was thinking about between recordings, how, like, it was kind of an interesting, good choice to have Atriox die off, actually, because it creates thematically this thing of you don't necessarily just get to directly redo or fix a major mistake. It's like it created a failure that he couldn't just directly undo because the person that beat him up is gone. He can't.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the other the other big big thing here is the mistakes and fixing mistakes, not being able to undo mistakes, living with the consequences, etc., etc. The last bit of the game hits on that pretty hard. Oop. I knew there was a reason I would say it was wrong. I'm not sure, I just didn't know what it was yet. Gentlemen, please.
This is unfortunate. Oh no, I'm dead.
Well, he's not the banished. He is a banished.
Of reckoning. I was right. It really is a suitably ominous name. How do we get in there?
We fight.
Okay. Is she still mad at him, or
No,
not at all.
Okay.
Quite the opposite.
Like, friends don't terminate each other. From last time.
Yep.
Yeah. And then she realized, oh, this is why you were going to do this. Yeah, you should delete me.
She learned all about the atrocities that Cortana committed, which really we've kind of only just, like, gotten a surface taste of that outside of that cutscene.
This flame's taking fire.
loaded me up in the middle of the music. If it would care to load.
It's trying.
It's thinking about it. Oh fuck, I have to take a drink too. Alright.
I'm trying to take a drink. Do you mind?
Uh-oh.
Crashing.
Yeah.
Yay.
We're at 42 minutes, so we can go ahead and wrap this one up here. Come back
Yeah.
after I solve this problem.
Game really said you've been recording long enough.